was waiting for somebody to say something completely inappropriate.
Penis.
Why would we do that?
Yes, that's what you guys do.
No.
I never once did that.
Well, you never once did that.
Yeah.
Right.
Damn.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
friends are putting some weird thoughts in your head.
Yeah. My friends are putting weird things
All
in
right,
me.
so Raspy's trying to manipulate us with reverse psychology.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think Raspy's a little paranoid over here.
I'm always
Yeah.
paranoid.
Rising gaslight us.
Got
I don't
stuff
know
on
where
your
you've
mind,
been.
bud?
Anyways,
I don't know how to do that.
anyways, we are now live on YouTube. We switched from Twitch over to the tube of you. So hello to all of our gamers, geeks, fellow TTRPG freaks. Welcome to another session of Origin Tales: The Golden Age. I am Raspy, aka Dave, and that is all the intro I have. I'm surrounded by very talented, very humble friends and up and coming pretty decent voice actors, and we are here to play some more stuff in the continent of Livros.
Something inappropriate.
There it is. There it is.
Hold on. You said something inaccurate there. Friends is a strong word.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep, there we go.
Oh.
All right, so the voice
Yeah.
actors will take, but
More
the
that-
friends
more that
were just like,
gaslighting.
Yeah, TRH doesn't have any
that's
of
what
those.
we're doing.
Exactly. I don't have friends. I invest in people.
Oh, it's good. It's awesome. It's fine. You know, we're here. We're doing things. So, yeah, cool, awesome. Got all that fun stuff, and we're still on excellent, perfect.
Small talk achieved.
Yes, awesome. Okay. So we had a few things happen last time. Last time that we did this, this was roughly about a couple weeks ago. Does anybody have anything that they wanted to bring up about what happened, or should I give a quick summary and we hop right into this?
That's fun.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Cool
Yeah.
beans. We had some fun talks. Roz and Kieran, who is not here today. They had some fun talks, and Roz explained about an apprenticeship to an archdruid, who is one of many who monitor these rifts. So she has a little bit of knowledge and is on her own adventure and is teaming up with them. Kieran apparently doesn't really know why he's here, where he is, or what the fuck is going on. He's just here existing. We had some fun things. The eggs hatched, by the way, everybody. So there are 2 baby raptors that are currently here. Scouts hatched after Jahis did, so they have that. They did.
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I just work here. The party did decide to go back to where they had a battle at the rift that was exploded, and to find clues towards another rift. Kieran used blood sense. Using blood sense, knew that there are more Oni roughly about a mile away to the north, and with Scout's help of primeval awareness, you get the sense that there are more Oni farther into the upper reaches of the Thunder Rock mountain range. Using this information, the party went back to Fort Winterberry, and they got some information from Ivory about a place called Frostreach, as well as being told and getting exposure to what is now canon ice cream that comes specifically from there. The party did decide to spend the night at Fort Winterberry in Ivory's Tavern before they made plans to head towards Frostreach. Roz reached out with her sending stone to her mentor, the Warden, and woke him up and asked him about if he knew about anything related to the Archdruid Anostriana's death and something about the Spore Lady and Sharkman. Before the party left, Scout wrote a note to his bestest new buddy friend that this is all that's left of your parents, and handed it to one of the female staff and asked for it to be delivered to the Minotaur's room in the morning with a symbol of the Wavecrest family on it, just to fuck with the guy. Or some evil plan to get things all squirreled up. We don't know. Scout is a cat of many mysteries.
Man, sometimes you just gotta put a finger in a box.
Yep, sometimes you just gotta put a finger in a box.
You quote me on that.
I did quote you on that.
F1. Put a hole in the box.
Really? That's where we're gonna go with this? Okay.
Yes,
That's true.
absolutely.
Oh my god. And also, due to reasons, he will also not be here for tonight. So, still good, still fine. We have travel before we have anything that is big and meaningful in the campaign. Lastly, I have the party has a very deep and complex conversation about the weave and the rifts and how things are connected. And Kieran's god spoke to him about the absurdity of Drown's stance on magic.
Spoilers.
And they head out towards Frostreach, which is about a week's long journey that can be made in 4 days' time due to Scout's influence. You guys go ahead. I have one of my little pixies who is bugging me, so you guys can talk amongst yourselves as you are heading out. I believe you guys said that you were not going over the mountains, you were going alongside and through the grasslands, basically, where I am pinging.
I mean,
No, you told us that we basically had to go through the mountains.
Well,
Yeah,
you
weird.
can. It's just going to be a little more difficult to get in there. I'm not telling you what you can't do. I'm saying that if you would prefer to go that way, it might actually end up being a week instead of 4 days if you actually follow a path.
no, we're gonna go the quick way. We're not gonna take longer just to walk around.
Okay. All right. So,
That
you
would
guys
be
go ahead
so-
and take this. Give me a quick 5 minutes, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so we haven't. I think we were like leaving, right? I don't think we're not there yet.
I mean, no, we left.
Okay,
Like-
he might have misspoke. Either he misspoke or I misunderstood what he was saying there towards the end.
The way I understood it is we are in transit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like we just left
Yeah.
Fort Winterbury.
Oh, I thought I heard him say that we were there, and I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, no.
We've just left Fort Winterbury, and we are
Mhm.
on our way towards the Rift Oni group that we sensed through a combination of primeval awareness and
Yeah.
Kieran's blood.
Yeah, that was a whole fiasco. That was the whole
Kieran's
thing.
sepsis sense, or whatever
Yeah.
we'll call it.
Sepsis sense.
Yeah, let that one
I have
simmer.
a joke, but I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's I was like, unfortunately, I was gonna talk to Jahi about this whole Oni situation, but oh well.
Yeah, kind of a major point. I want so badly to just ask Alice to come out of the shadows. I know she's there.
You'll never know, old man.
I taught you everything you know. I know exactly where you are.
Do you? Which tree?
That one right
We're in
there.
the mountains, bitch.
There's trees on mountains.
There's just a single tree that has been following us.
Has that tree been there this whole time? We should
I'd
have.
say
I don't know.
it's that one manga panel of like the ninja lady with the little tree thing, but it's just going like this.
It's just like it's like a stationary like 3D object just like sliding along the ground. Like in
Just like
Frog Hunt.
yeah, I was gonna say the Dark Souls thing where you're just like a statue that just slides.
Yep. The tree doesn't make a sound. It's like, huh.
If
Weird
the
how there's
tree
this-
falls in the forest doesn't make a sound.
Weird how there's this really green oak tree on this winter mountain.
Yeah.
Strange how that works.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Stranger things have happened. Besides,
I have
how do you know
totally
I'm not
missed
hiding in the
everything,
snow?
right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not about to tell a tree where it can and can't be. So
I've met a Trent before,
Mm,
or a
okay.
tree-ant named Trent.
I
Hey.
will.
You a tree? You got a permit to grow there?
and anybody that puts treants in their game and does not name one Trent has failed as a DM.
Yep, agreed. Okay. So, party, we have everything that we possibly need for this traversal
Well,
time.
minus 2 of our players, but you know.
But for the traversal time, they
Okay.
are in they are basically AFK. They are traveling along, but they are not. You cannot interact with them, and they don't interact with
That's the
anything. So
problem.
they're not going to help you out with anything that happens. It's just going to be all of you. Okay.
And we're really going to talk about how unhelpful they were on this.
Yep.
trip
You do
whenever
it.
they
Do
get
it.
back.
Yep. 100%. Go for it.
We should give Hefe a little bit of grace, though.
Yeah.
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 Let's be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying the absence isn't like excusable. It's just in game. If 2 of your party members were just complete non-helpful assholes for like 4 days, you would have questions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Drone's been a non-helpful asshole for much longer than that.
I can leave. I can...
No, this is going great. I love this.
Like I tried to talk to you, you just stared at me like.
What do you want? Information. I give none of that.
You
Okay.
sure ate your share of rations though.
Okay, so we're going to
Guess I'll die.
have this. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that at all. So don't worry about that. We have, due to the benefits of Scout's awesomeness, 4 days of
Keep
travel
my name
time.
out your mouth. Sorry. What'd you say? I was talking shit.
Thank you. I had a train of thought, and then you just said that, and I just stumbled off.
Perfect.
You win 4 days of travel. This means that there are going to be some things that happen along the way. So,
Like travel.
Yes. They're gonna be
it's
4
gonna
days
it's gonna
where
be
you're
one of these
traveling.
sessions, isn't it?
Sarcasm's laying
Okay,
on
yeah,
thick
just
today.
it's everybody's getting it out. Like, okay, we have
I'm not really-
we have
I'm
somebody
really
new
good boy.
here, and you guys are pulling out all the stops. Just okay.
I've been sitting there like a good boy. I don't know what you're on about.
I just you're a very good boy. I will
We
give you
wish
head
someone would
pats.
Call you that.
Damn.
So,
Oof.
yep, we will have
Order.
order.
Bitch,
Let's
make me.
see which of you gets to roll for what I want. Oh, cool. Scout,
Mhm.
I need you to roll me a single d20, please.
Hang on, I'm fighting cheese.
You're fighting cheese. Ha ha ha! I will
Would
get the
D20
best of
add
you,
anything to it?
cheese.
Am I adding anything to it?
Nope. It's just a single
Go to the
d20.
Features and trades section, so it like does what it's supposed to do. Just single d20. That's not good.
Okay. So with a 4. Let's see, I need to. Of course, my fun stuff wouldn't pop up. Okay.
Bro!
Yeah.
Sorry.
You
Bro.
playing a game?
No. I found a thing that I want to do for this trip.
You will have that. You'll have that option. This is also plenty of time for people to talk, to do random things. I am just okay.
So, Scout, what's his name?
What?
What? Your little guy, your little friend guy, the one that almost ate your head.
What? I don't remember. Whatever. I'm naming him Shadow.
Shadow. That's more of like a hedgehog's name.
I don't know where you got that
I
notion
shoot
from.
Rosalind.
Make an attack roll. No.
Mm.
Where did you get that notion from?
I don't know. Just seems to fit. They're really fast.
They're really not.
I mean, when they're running a straight line.
No.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Why Shadow though? Because I
Like Shadow.
okay. Oh, okay, I couldn't remember what color he was. Oh. I mean, it's a little on the nose, but sure. I mean, yeah, you know, I've named some things, some pretty off the wall things before too, so that's fine. Are you gonna teach him any tricks?
I will see what he can do. But I'm not sure at this point in time.
Well, if you ever want any help, I can try to help.
Are
That's
these
not
raptors the
ominous.
same ones that we, or are these lizards the same ones that we met in that rift?
Yeah, those are dead.
Right, but like from one of their clutch of eggs.
Yeah,
Right, so it might be magical.
probably.
So do be careful.
Yeah.
You're going to be the doom of us all.
Oh, these are from a rift?
Mm. Да, technically.
Huh.
It's weird. I don't know if they were necessarily born in the like. There were creatures that were in that rift. We don't know if they were born there or they were just raised there.
Yeah,
From
it's
what
really...
I gathered, it was more of a pocket dimension of sorts. A
Yes.
nursery.
Yeah, well, I mean, stuff does live in certain rifts. It kind of depends. Like, if it's connected to a place where things already live, then it's just kind of like a tunnel and you're just going there. But if it was like an isolated place, that's weird, actually. Usually things don't live there if they weren't already living there.
On the topic of rifts, I do have a question for you, Rosalind.
More questions.
Yes. It's weird how the person that doesn't really know you has questions for you. Wow. What is your whole shtick with the rifts?
What do you mean?
Like, I presume you are hunting them down for a reason. I just can't fathom why.
Oh. It's because I'm a nun. A nun your business.
Right.
He just starts laughing. Just okay. All right. Sorry. That was a bad joke. No, it's. I mean, it's not really that interesting. If I'm being honest. I mean, like I said before, I was kind of grew up in the. Kind of got adopted by one of the archdruids that, you know, kind of keep the continent from exploding in a hellfiery storm of magical elemental fury. And so, I don't know, it's just kind of what I was taught to do.
Right, but you're a druid. So does that mean that like you had a druid sect or congregation that also did this?
I mean, I suppose. I mean, anybody can be a druid. It's nothing really special. Also, my cat is finally sitting in her bed. You just showed up. Anyway, Sorry, I got distracted. There was a cat. Bye, mountain cat. It's a big ass mountain lion. I mean, yeah, I guess technically. Why?
Curiosity, really.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, that's kind of, it's like, yeah, you know, you're an accountant, so you probably went to accounting school. Like, yeah, if you're gonna call someone a druid, then they kind of learn druidy stuff somewhere. It's kind of a
Right, but, like,
given.
most of the druids I have met are a part of like almost like I hesitate to call it a family almost, but a bigger group of people that are like-minded.
Yeah.
Like, I assume you probably had something similar.
Yeah.
But do they all set out on travels like this?
Not really. This is kind of something more specific to the archdruids kind of deal. It's more of a career path than a life choice, I guess, if that makes sense.
Well, it's very noble of you to set out away from your cozy home out into the wild.
Well, I hope you appreciate all the sacrifices I've made.
Sure.
What about you guys? What I mean, we didn't really get to talk about it back in town, but like, surely you guys aren't just wandering aimlessly around the continent. Like, what? Why are you guys hanging out with each other?
Well,
Go ahead.
we
Yeah,
started.
this was addressed to the group. Jahi and Cilantro, you can chime in too whenever you want.
Salon. They ignore you and keep on walking.
We started as we started by basically being asked to go check on a group of kobolds in the mountains. Well, technically, the rest of the group started that way, of which now there is only one other original member, ironically enough. I went with them, quote unquote, because they followed me to my house. So this is what I call insurance. Neither here nor there. We got to the mountain, went in. I personally did not see the kobold group. Oh, at one point, Drown replaced himself with two of our other members. That was a whole fiasco.
It wasn't intentional.
Oh.
It is whatever at this point. We did not lose anything. We got to the mountain. They saw the kobolds group, said that they were okay, and now here we are.
Huh.
We also met a dragon.
Right. I mean, that's all well and good. Like, sure, you've done a lot of stuff. I mean, like, I've done a lot of stuff too. I mean, you know, not really gonna sit there and give you a play-by-play, but like, why? But like, why?
I'm with them so that if they want to reveal where I am, I can kill them all. Aside from that, I
Oh.
don't know. Have fun.
Okay. Okay. Was that like something I inherited whenever I? Okay. But I mean, I literally know where you're at right now, so.
Mhm.
I think it's more of a general statement because he has some skeletons in the closet. I sense.
Right. I mean, really, all I know about is that that Jahi is, for whatever reason, kind of doesn't want to be around other Oni, but like, that's all I really know about you guys. I mean,
Kieran hurts himself. Jahi doesn't like other Oni.
sure.
And is a glutton of sorts, I think. It's
Right.
a lot. I haven't gotten to the bottom of that one. I myself, it started off as an accident, me getting you. You know, accidents happen.
Yeah, that's fine. One of my neighbor's kids was an accident.
That's not what I meant, but sure.
I'm fucking dying over here. Okay.
Accident in the sense that me being on live rolls was an accident.
The jury's still out on the other one.
I don't know where you get this sass from. What did I do?
You were setting me up for the easiest easiest knockouts of all time.
Anyways, it has now also become more of a semi-academic, seeing as I haven't really adventured much in my time. Good opportunity, and now the rifts have me intrigued, and I have a personal vendetta now due to that fucking spore lady and shark boy. As my body still aches from the beating I was given that day.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one. Okay, I mean that's sure, I guess.
There seems to be some other foul play at part that should probably be stopped, and might as well. When you are in the position to be able to do something, why not?
Huh. Okay. Well, I mean that's cool and all, I guess. It just seems kind of like an arbitrary reason to wander around the continent. Really don't know how you got wrapped up in this whole rift business, I guess.
They keep appearing in front of us.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
We are really should we call it lucky?
Yes.
I believe the proper term would be fortunate. Because to some people it would be lucky, to some people it would be unlucky. It is just a fortune that we have.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's entire guilds of people that dedicate themselves to hunting and like tracking down rifts, and they're not very successful at it. So just the fact that you guys just kind of seem to wander around aimlessly and have run into so many is kind of bonkers.
No, they are looking. They are looking for rhyme and reason where there is none.
I mean, you're not entirely. I mean, but there is kind of a.
Be the main character, forehead.
It is the worst part is that there's starting to seem like there's a more and more like formulaic thing about this.
Oh yeah, I mean there is like there's a whole. It's like a whole magic-y, ley line-y kind of voice of the world kind of, situation. I really don't want to get into it. But like, riffs aren't random entirely.
There seems to be an aspect of randomness, and some of them are man-made. Cough, the one that we just encountered.
Mhm.
Actually, those were Oni made. There is a difference.
Okay, well, I mean,
Man referring to the term as a mortal being, and not a natural force of some kind.
I don't think that's correct.
Mortal made.
I would
People
say,
know.
I would say that this conversation goes on for most of your day's travel. As the evening approaches, Scout,
Yeah.
you pick up on movement coming from a distance ahead of you. Since you are the one that is, at this point, leading the group, due to your benefits of, hey, follow me, we can traverse this a lot easier.
Yeah.
You spy what appears to be an elderly couple slowly making their way down the road. The It looks like one of them is on a very old-looking donkey type of creature,
Mm-hmm.
and they are walking in your direction.
All right. Well, by the way, there are a few people approaching from the front.
Where?
From the front.
So, I was gonna say, so I can only do it for 2 hours at a time, but I would like to use Wild Shape to turn into a giant goat
Okay.
to help with mountain traversal.
If
It
you
may
would like
only
to.
help me, but
That's entirely your call.
I don't know, Drown, unless you want to ride me for 2 hours.
I mean, honestly, my feet are getting quite tired. If you're offering to give me a ride at the moment, I'm not going to say no.
I have to. I'm walking past that one. That was too obvious. Moving on.
Yeah, if the mountain goat is offering to carry me up the mountain, I'm not going to say no.
Oh.
Would be nice on my old shins.
Yeah, I don't know, Scout. How does that sound? Are you pretty good on your own? You don't really seem like you're having much trouble with the mountain,
It will be fine.
but
I have
Blue-
never sweat a day in my life.
yeah, you've really been slowing us down. No, I wasn't gonna say anything, but you're a liability.
I am not physic. I haven't exercised much. Haven't had the need.
So
At this point, while
hopefully, yeah, if it speeds up traversal at all, then yes, I will.
Okay.
I will do that.
Let Drown ride you.
Whatever makes the day go by.
this couple is still roughly about 50 meters ahead of
As
you.
we get closer, can I either insight or perception just to see if there's anything else I can glean from this? See if
Yeah.
they need help, see if they're just traveling.
It's up to
so
you.
that I can see.
You
How
can
far
pers-
is 50 meters in American?
150 feet.
There you go.
Freedom.
Hey,
Sorry.
people have been
You
asking
do
me,
that in
hey,
this
can you
app.
do it in meters? And meters is easier.
Yeah, because me and Jesse don't really.
Do feet. Yep.
No.
So,
We don't have a foot fetish
50
like the
meters,
Americans do.
150 feet. Your choice of insight or perception will depend entirely on, are you trying to see if there's something odd about them, or are you trying to pick up if there's anything about them that stands out? That's perception versus insight.
I mean, would I be able to do both?
You
I mean,
Lead
if
with-
you're staring,
lead
if you're
with
staring
one.
at them for long enough.
Yeah, lead with
Potentially.
one, and then you can go for the second one. So it's your choice. Which one first?
I'll start with insight. 24.
24. Their gait appears to be very slow, very tired and weary, and your perception, from what you can see, even though it's getting later on in the afternoon, you pick up on the fact that there's nothing seemingly odd about him aside from the fact that you have an older couple. The man himself is. You see a strap that would be attached to a heavy crossbow. He does have what appears to be a short sword by his side. And the woman herself is holding herself onto that donkey as well as she can, but they are both exhausted.
We can take them.
Yep, you can take him.
We're not killing entity, folks.
What? You can hear me say that? I'm a goat. Bah.
I speak fluent goat.
Damn it.
But so a giant goat is a large beast. So like, I thought it was gonna be big, but like that's big.
Yeah, it's about the size of this donkey that you that you see. There's a donkey-like creature that is being ridden. They're still slowly heading along the path towards where you guys are traveling.
Yeah.
I guess when we get in earshot, I'll just, I don't know, say something.
Yeah. Just big goat head looking at Scout, looking at the people, looking at Scout. Goat shrug.
If a goat could shrug.
They don't look like they're able to do as much harm at this point.
And I think it's just a coincidence that we're passing by.
Quite possibly. Can always
So
make
let
casual
us-
conversation.
I mean, we could ask them if we're heading in the right direction, or that would make no sense.
I would ask them if they have business in Winterberry or not. That is probably the more reasonable question.
Yes.
As you
Like
start
what
to get
brings them?
as you start to get within earshot, you all notice at this point that they slow down, and the man hands the reins to the woman, and he steps in front and very casually puts his hand onto the strap holding his heavy crossbow. Hasn't pulled it, but he's ready. And then you hear "Good evening to you, gentlemen and lady. Might
Oh,
you?"
there's no lady here. There's a. Oh no, there's Jai.
Yep.
I forgot that she actually was
Mm-hmm. Might
Gentleman,
you?
lady, and goat.
Might you be willing to help with directions? We seem to be a little lost.
Where are you trying to get to?
Fort Winterberry?
Back the way you came.
Turn him around and the other way.
It's back the way you came. Nah. I mean, Scout, you're better at directions than I am.
Well, it is a straight line. What brings you to Fort Winterberry, if I might ask?
We're... And the woman reaches out and puts her hand onto his shoulder after moving this quadruped forward. We're here to go and see our son and the birth of our new grandchild. But we seem to have gotten turned around and we're not sure where we are.
It's been a straight line, right, Rasputin? We haven't, like, come into any crossroads, have we?
There have been offshoots, but again, I don't need to worry about that with you because again, you have no problem. I don't have to worry. If you weren't in this party as you, then you guys will be making checks to be on the right path.
I guess I'll just point them in the right direction. If I'll Drown, do you have paper and pen?
Do I have paper and pen?
That I
alright.
can use.
Oh. Yes.
Alright. I'll draw them a makeshift map back to Fort
An
Winterberry.
arrow pointing forward.
Yeah.
Follow this.
You are here. Go.
You here. Straight line.
Start. Stop.
Yep.
He
Completely unhelpful.
Yeah.
He cautiously takes your impromptu map, looks at it. Isabel, we were headed in the right direction. See, I told you should have listened to me. I knew where we were going.
It's about a day's travel back that way. Lewis.
Yeah, and
How-
do be careful. About like half a mile down the road, there's a weird offshoot. If you take the wrong turn, you're gonna be walking in circles.
Thank you, young man. The woman says, there's not much we can offer you for your help, but if you're willing to spend the night with us, I can cook you a meal.
How late is it? Is it like getting dark?
It's starting to get dark. You guys have traveled the a full day. If not, I understand. We're strangers to you. You're strangers to us. It's just Isabel. They might not trust us, and that is fine. Come, we should get going and not bother them any longer. Of course, dear.
I mean, we're about to bed down, aren't we? Kind of looks at Scout.
It is really up to y'all, but probably.
I mean, it is no issue, at least on my part.
Well,
Just like pawing the rocks on the ground and just like
that's a very strange goat you have.
Yes, she is strange indeed.
It's gonna be a
goats
real awkward.
spit, don't they? I think
It's gonna be a real awkward 2 hours from now when she's no longer a goat.
camels spit. That's
Yeah, camels spit.
camels
Yep.
yeah,
Goats fucking just headbutt you.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, goats bludgeon you to death
Mm-hmm.
for fun.
Well, my wife is a very good cook, and if you're willing to share a fire with us, we won't keep you that long, and you can find your own campsite, if you prefer not to stay with us. I understand.
Honestly, if you're bedding down with us, this is probably the safest you'll be in the mountains.
Well,
It depends. You seemed hesitant of us when we first approached.
I mean, look at
Are
us.
you sure that you'll be able to handle it?
my Simon can handle anything, young man. Shh is shush. Shush, don't tease the boys.
Look at us. We do look like quite the motley crew. Me with my fiery complexion, you, cat, giant goat, red lady, pale boy. We look like quite the group.
Wouldn't you like to know, pale boy?
Like, no, pale boy.
Well, honestly, I've seen Stranger, especially from Frostreach, where we come from.
All the way from Frostreach. Well, that is quite far.
Oh, yes, but our grandchildren and, well, the boss.
Why don't you
And he
live
points
closer
over
to
to
your
his
grandchildren?
wife, who is getting off of the quadruped. The boss wanted to see the grandchildren, and well, you don't argue with the boss if you know what I'm saying.
It is quite unusual to live so far away from your own children.
Why?
Well, just from my experience, the elderly tend to live closer to the children in case something happens.
Well,
Have easily accessible help.
I mean, to be fair, this is the closest two villages has been since we've started playing.
it's not that far of travel, as you can see. It's just my
You know,
mind
it's
is not
just
what
a
it used
week
to
in
be.
case something emergency happens.
Yeah.
Got a little confused.
Gotta run for 2 weeks to get back.
Mm-hmm. But
But I digress. That is not my problem.
come,
Just
we
curious.
well, my son wanted to be part of the Empire's god, and Fort Winterberry called to him, and, well, one thing led to another, and he's been happy there. He could have been a guard at Frostreach, but wasn't the same.
What did it look like? I don't know if I caught it.
You didn't catch it. So both of them, I want to make sure that I have my fun little notes. Both of them are dwarves.
And they're old for dwarves?
Yep.
Dwarves are just born old.
So they both have a beard. That's what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we just came from Fort Winterberry. What was your son's name? Or what? Who are they, if I might ask?
Oh, our son is Vonbin. I'm not sure you've run across him. He's I think he's on his way to last we had conversed to being in charge of Fort Winterberry. I think.
Vauban.
Yes, Vonbin.
Right.
Dang. I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have my old notes open, but was that the dude that was?
That would be the fort
Von
commander.
Ben Lutger. Yeah, Von Ben Lutger.
Okay.
How to pronounce that last name?
Yes, that is our name. Why did you met him?
What were you saying, Raspy? That was who?
That was a Vonbin. They said that their son's name is Vonbin.
Okay.
He is the fort commander.
Okay. Because I mean, if they were the Minotaur's parents, I would have had to have done.
Yeah,
it
I know. No. No.
Your son's
That'd
a
be wild.
bitch.
Oh, I would have thrown him off the cliff.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Jesus.
If your son is Von Ben, well, you should most certainly be proud.
Oh, well, we are.
He has some strange proclivities, but he's good.
Strange proclivities. Really.
You will see it when you get there.
Well, it has been a decade since we went and saw him.
Fascination with gates.
Fascination with. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there. It's okay, Simon. Just strange is all. Gates. I'll have a talk with the boy.
Yeah, no, he was very protective over it. Kind of rubs his chin. Shame that it broke down. It kind of happened.
Well,
Who
hope they
knows?
fixed it.
Who knows? It happened, but right as we left. That sounds really bad. That is not what I meant.
I will, unless there's anything else you really want to ask them, I will save time. And for the remaining of the evening, you are treated to a home-cooked meal, as well as Simon, the elderly male dwarf. He pulls out a couple flasks of some very strong brew, and if you decide to drink it, then you will have a very nice sleep. And I just need to know if anybody decides to take him up on his offer of drinking some of the dwarven brew.
No, thank you.
Anyone
Yeah,
else?
no thanks. I'm good.
Okay.
This is our
Scout.
goat, by the way.
What? Yeah, no, like as soon as Drown like got off of me, whenever we're like breaking camp or whatever, we just like hop up over like the nearest closest ridge and just like just run away really fast, and then just come back a little bit later. He's like, "Oh man, did you guys see that crazy goat just run past? What was that all about?"
You don't keep your goat tethered
What?
at night?
Well, that wasn't our goat. We just found it.
Oh, strange.
Yeah, just happened to listen to us.
More for you, dear. Holding out, I'm putting a spoonful back into Drown's bowl. It's a very hearty stew. It is. It is.
What's this?
Oh, here. I'm sorry, dear. And you get a bowl, and this stew is the best. The closest thing I can give you would be like the best chicken noodle soup you've ever run across. And just like it's very soothing. So everybody that eats it, you gain +4 temporary HP for the next day.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain about temporary HP.
No?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait to do my long rest to put that on because I'm pretty sure it will erase it.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Drown is
And
going
I
to put
will-
up his dome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If
So-
they are... Okay, never mind.
Oh, well, I was just gonna ask. So, what's going on in Frosty Peaks? What was the
Frost
town?
Reach.
Yeah, that one.
Ooh. Pardon me. Well, I guess not really much of note, aside from, well, the off and on occurrences of rifts. We never thought we'd get them, but between you and I, and he leans a little closer, it's made the wife very uneasy, which is why she wanted to go ahead of schedule and go and visit our son and family. And we're probably going to be staying there for quite a while. Other than that,
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy trip to make just for a day trip. So yeah, you should probably make the most out of it.
well, that is our plan. We haven't seen our son in roughly a decade, so a visit is long overdue. Otherwise, I don't know. It's normal for us. What's normal for us is probably new to you. So if you're headed there, then might as well experience it for yourself.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine there's a lot of people traveling on this mountain. I mean, it was kind of, we weren't expecting to meet anybody really. I don't know. Has there been any visitors to Frostberry Keep?
Frost Reach. Yeah,
I like mine better.
well, of course. Nothing unusual. He looks over towards his wife, who is going around and making sure that everybody's having a bowl of her soup. And then she goes back around and she hands out some very hearty bread that she's put some butter and cinnamon on, and she's given it to everybody. And she comes over and gives some to her husband and sits down. She goes, "What? Anything unusual at Frost Reach?" Yeah. Oh, well, there's always new and exciting rumors that are going around. The rifts, of course. Dreadful things. But Huh. No, can't think of really anything. The ice cream shipments are still going out as normal. I have a friend, her husband is part of the creators of this ice cream. So we get a little discount on the side,
You don't happen to have any ice cream with you, do you?
No, sadly, I did not think to bring any.
That's a real bummer. Kids of all ages enjoy ice cream. You really should have thought ahead and brought some.
Yes, well, to each their own. Sorry, I should have switched it earlier.
So, do you know? Because we're kind of on some business in Frostmourne. Do you know if there's anybody that's like? I remember you mentioning like a boss or something earlier. Is there like somebody we could talk to there that kind of like knows a lot, or that we could like get in touch with, or I don't know, any like VIPs we should be aware of that could kind of show us around?
I mean,
give us ice cream.
Well, there's always ice cream available there. I mean, we make it there. You could always go and talk to Catherine. She runs the Ale Lady Tavern. Usually, anything that's what would be talked about in that tavern. I would suggest starting there if you're trying to find out any information on whatever it is you're searching for.
Oh, was she the boss?
What are you talking about, the boss?
I don't know. You mentioned the boss. You were like, whatever the boss wants, the boss gets.
And she looks over at her husband, who gets a little bit red, and then just focuses on his food. I think what you meant was he's calling me the boss, and as well he knows I am. And she walks over and takes the ladle that she was scooping out the soup with, and she whacks him over the back of the head, and he takes it and then continues to eat, and she gives him a look and then walks back over and sits down. Yeah.
That was a development dessert.
Mm-hmm.
That was
No,
necessary.
I mean, clearly it's like a business arrangement. I mean, if she's his boss, it is what it is,
I love how that's how you guys got to there. Like out of everything, just.
It sounded like you were about to say something then.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go over here and eat my soup.
Scout.
Oh no, he's over there in the dark brooding corner with Jahi and Kimiko.
Kimiko. Cilantro, you mean?
Boss, you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You were going to say something?
Oh, I was gonna tell Raspy what I texted him a second ago. It's nothing that important. I'm just gonna make sure they eat and drink before I do.
Yes, they do.
But I will partake.
Yeah. It's very, very good. Not like 5-star chef, but that good home cooked meal that you would be like, hey, you grew up with. That's what it reminds you of, as well as this bread. So, yeah, Dad, don't bother me. I'm sleeping. I'm happy. Jeez, God. And unless there's anything else you guys wanted to talk about, I will say that the evening starts to pass. And okay, go ahead.
He's gonna cast this Find Familiar. He's gonna summon back Eleonora as a. I should have had this prepared. I'll tell you what I don't know, but that's what he does.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't have to do anything specific for it. I did want to use my second wild shape at some point during the night, after everyone's kind of gone asleep, to summon Murphy, my wildfire spirit, and I want to rifle through their stuff and see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. We'll get to you. What we're gonna do?
As a hawk.
Okay, as a hawk. Okay. Complete with the butler suit as well, just straight on there.
It's a tiny bowler hat.
A bowler hat. Can she have the vest still, just like the vest? So it won't hinder her wings, but she still has the vest.
It's called a Tua.
A Tua, fine. A Tua.
That
It's a
means
hawk
it's
Tua.
funny.
It really isn't.
Fuck off.
Low hanging.
Anyways, we're going to, at this time, switch over to somebody who you guys are not quite aware of yet. So,
Shit.
Necro, this is all about you. So I hope you're still around.
Still here, waiting.
Cool. I know.
Watching.
I apologize. Everybody
You're
likes.
good, you're good.
So, you were aware when they left. You finished picking up your provisions and you followed at a safe distance. The days and miles go by, or the day and the miles go by, and you see this interaction between the party and this older couple. And as they all settle down for the evening, you've had about as much as you can stand. They're right there. So, what is it exactly that you would like to do? And please, as the camera, technically, the, not physical camera, focuses on you. What do we see, and what does your character look like? As well as introduce yourself, please, and thank you.
All right, so lurking in the shadows, close by, near Scout, is a fairly tall-ish drow woman with a particular roguish style. Just watches as her red eyes just gleam down, kind of almost in disbelief that Holt would allow this game to go on this long. It's starting to get a bit boring. So, she'll pluck one of her ball bearings out of her pouch, and she'll flick it over in Scout's direction.
Actually, that would make you put right over here. I apologize. Go ahead and make me a stealth check, followed by a sleight of hand check, as you are going to...
Alright. Here comes that. Stealth, and then...
Oh, yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, yeah. So, you kind of give yourself a little bit away with a stealth, but with your sleight of hand, where exactly do you want this ball bearing to go?
I wanted to land directly on the top of Scout's head. She's not bothering to hide at this point.
He
She's
is
tired
eating,
of
by the
things.
way. I want you to know, he is eating. He's got a bowl of soup in front of him. He's eating.
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. So as you throw, your movement catches Scout's attention in his peripheral vision. And as he slowly turns, there is a thunk.
No.
Oh.
I'm not turning.
Oh, okay.
I know she's there.
You know she's there?
I'm gonna
Okay.
let her suffer.
You're gonna let her suffer. Okay, you let her suffer, and then as you're not paying attention, there is a solid thunk as a ball bearing hits your head, rolls down, and plunks into your soup.
No reaction.
Okay.
Scout, don't waste soup. What are you doing?
Winning.
Winning. Oh God.
What do you mean, Scout?
You'll find out in just a moment.
All right, keep your secrets. Jeez.
At this point, Mizrae is just going to take a running start at this point. She doesn't care if Scout hears or not, but it's just, whoo, and then immediately jumps and pounces so that her legs wrap completely around his shoulders, and she's tugging on his ears like, you know, it's not very polite to keep ladies waiting, old man.
It's not very polite to sneak up or fail to on an old friend.
Yeah, whoa,
being
whoa.
surprised by a random individual, fucking, mind sliver. No, sapping sting.
Oh, do it. Go for it.
John doesn't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
You need to make a saving throw, actually.
What kind?
Constitution.
Sure. See how that goes. Make a roll. Ooh. Not expecting it.
That's,
Woof.
Oh, no.
That's not good. That's
So you take 3 damage and immediately fall prone.
you're wrapped
I'm
around
missing.
Scout. You get zzz, and then you
She's-
drag him as you fall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Spilling soup
Immediate
everywhere.
prone.
Yep.
I like how I didn't even get like a saving throw or anything.
Well,
I'm
if
just
you
gonna
would
start saying what happens, and Raspy's just gonna start dealing with it.
okay, then you tell me how it works, Mister. She's wrapped around you, and then zzz, she basically just gets essentially like locks up, and then she starts to fall. Do you fall
Yeah.
with
Mhm.
her?
Yeah, so like I should have been given a saving throw before the
Okay.
wrapped around me thing. Not fighting that. At this point, we'll just say she slides up,
Okay.
so I can stand over her and help her up.
I mean, she did that in her surprise round because
Yeah.
you didn't see her.
I 100% saw her.
Saw her.
I knew
Okay.
exactly where she was.
Passive
Oh,
15
alright.
versus a 13 stealth. Definitely saw her.
Yeah.
You were surprised. The fuck?
John's like has his finger out like, who the fuck are you?
Calm down. Yeah, she's an old friend of mine. I'll reach out a hand, help her up.
Oh, wow. Okay. I thought this mountain was like infested with like crazy pouncing women.
Well, it is yet to be seen.
Yes. This is the
Jeez,
path.
you
This is the
after being
path.
gone for so long, you'd run around with nicer people.
This is known.
What?
This is known as the Valley of Thought. Okay.
Come on,
THOT, and they
I'm
just come out of
nice.
nowhere.
What do you mean?
You have no room to talk about being nice when you sneak up on a group of people that are about to bed down.
No, she snuck up on you. I knew where she was. And I'm not with them by choice.
Oh.
You can
Is this
leave
like-
anytime.
Oh, is this like one of those method of convenience type of deals?
Yeah, apparently he has to stay with us or he has to kill us. This is the way I understood it. Also, I knew she was there too because my passive perception is 17, but we're not going to talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that one.
It's funnier. It's funnier to be surprised.
Oh, no one is-
How many of you are here? Isabella is like holding out her her ladle and like two hands in Mizray's direction, whereas Simon has grabbed a hold of his short sword on the handle, and he's like right next to his wife, looking around at all of you, and they're looking at Mizray. Are there any more of you that are going to come out of nowhere? First, this child. Now you. Anyone else?
Well,
Whoa. Child's a little bit rude there, Gramps. But no, I came alone. If anyone else is lurking around, they're not gonna make themselves known. I was just playing a game.
she came alone into the mountains to reunite with her long-lost old friend. Aww.
Ew, don't do that. That's gross.
What? No.
Why do you hang with such sappy people? Is this what you do in old age? Ugh.
You keep
I
calling
like
him
the one
old,
before her more, where he was like stoic and understood not getting killed. It was so much better.
Keep calling him old, but he's not that old, though. What is your
Maybe-
definition by old?
Yeah, maybe he's old in cat years. How old are you, Scout? I guess we never asked.
Yeah, Pops. How old are you?
Oh,
I mean, for crying out loud, lady, you are what?
Look,
I don't want to get this wrong.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look, slow turn to drown. Yes, drown. How old is she?
She's raising an eyebrow. Oh, no. Good. Finish that thought.
And
What do you wanna say?
Isabella looks over at Drown. You seriously asking a woman her age?
No, he
Who
says-
raised
I've made a
you?
mistake.
He's telling a woman her age. It's so much worse.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
I sense
Are you
I've made a
hungry,
mistake.
dear?
Whatever you think it is,
Please.
subtract about 400 years.
I sense I have made a mistake here.
Clearly.
Mm.
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Dear, would you like some food? There's still a little bit left in the pot if you're hungry. It's not
Oh, well,
much.
thanks, Granny. That's so sweet of you. I wouldn't mind a bite.
And give us all the sordid details of your whirlwind romance while you're eating.
Oh, ew. No.
Hans, we love a bit of gossip, don't we?
Oh, God. And you're with delusionals, too? Your standards have slipped so far.
Necessity. You should understand. It is a long story, but it was more of a parental relationship rather than anything else. Not everyone speak at once.
What? Oh,
That's what we call it.
I thought you were talking about hanging with us. I was like, you're not my dad.
Wait,
You wish.
could he be your dad?
I mean, I sincerely hope not.
I'm probably
would-
older.
That would complicate.
Many
great
things.
many things.
Yes, it would.
Would explain the cat ears, though.
The older couple is looking around. They're just like, they clean up their stuff and they're like, clearly you have things you need to talk about. We're gonna retire for the evening. Wake me up for watch if you need. Otherwise, have a good night.
Oh, old timers, you can use the dome if you want. It is temperature regulated. And he kind of like picks up a rock, throws it at the dome, it bounces off.
Oh. Fancy.
You, however, I don't know you. You cannot use the dome. Pointing at Necro's character.
That's fine. I don't really need to catch whatever you all have going on. That's cool.
Well, that dome's not nearly big enough for all of that.
I
We were
love
used
this.
to sleeping outside.
So,
Dome has enough space for everybody, but you know, I digress.
the dwarven couple head inside, and they are, we'll say, settled down for the evening.
Yeah, can't you make the dome? No, you can't make it soundproof. Never mind.
Nope.
You can.
Oh, you can?
Mm.
Really?
The dome is soundproof.
Oh,
Interesting.
fancy. Just cataloging that information for later.
We'll say that this right here would be where you cast the tent. This. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is a 10-foot, like, it's
Yeah.
a pretty big fucking dome.
Yep. So it's just the rest of you out there. I really need to switch the ominous music.
What brings you out here? You're a long way from home.
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But Gramps, well, my metaphorical Gramps, you should know who I'm referring to, has really been missing you. Now,
I can imagine.
Oh, I thought you were calling Scout Gramps, and I was like, I'm totally calling Scout Gramps from now on. That's so funny.
I will kill you.
I
We'll
don't
never
think I'm at
wake up.
liberty I don't think I'm at liberty to call Scout Gramps, considering.
but all things aside, a lot of people are now looking for you. Now, whether they
I'm
get you
very
dead or
aware.
alive, well, wouldn't you know that out of the old goodness of my heart, and 'cause I owe you so much, I decided to come look for you myself. We'll find you before anybody else does, and try and sway things so that the old man doesn't kill you.
I think we're a little too far gone for that.
Not necessarily.
Interesting.
He don't want you, like, yeah, he's pissed that you're gone, but not so far gone that a little forgiveness can't be made. I may or may not have persuaded to, you know, see what you're up to, see how things are going, and maybe persuade you to come back. Now, granted, you and I both know you're not going back.
Yeah, it is not a choice at this point in time. At least, not in a way that he would like me to come back.
Exactly. So I'd rather tag around my favorite member of the family than all the others. Things have gotten a lot more stiff lately. Kind of boring.
Wait, so... Nothing.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to hang around this group. Apparently, these guys have just been wandering around aimlessly for like the past month or so. So I don't know how much excitement you're gonna have.
Well, it's no
Really?
longer aimless now.
It is still pretty aimless. I'm
It's
going to
less
admit.
aimless.
What? No, what are you talking about? No, we have a mission, good sirs.
I just said it. What do you mean? I just said it wasn't aimless, and...
Well, Scout said it was still pretty aimless, so he didn't get the memo.
Well, then why
Nice.
don't you tell me what the mission is then?
Yeah, go ahead.
We are beating up people making riffs for fun and profit.
And
That
at
is
this
the
point
that
in
is
time,
the
we do
short.
not know where the riffs nor the people are.
What? I know where the riffs are.
We have a
Well,
general
we know where
idea
one
of
rift
either.
is. We know
So
where one.
you're... Huh.
Ms. Ray,
Mm-hmm.
make me a history check.
You got it. Where is my history?
I mean, yeah, considering you guys have just been dicking around with the riffs and not looking into anything, this is baby steps. Yes, we don't know who's making the riffs right now.
Well, for someone that has like made it her whole thing to know about the riffs, it is kind of on you.
Well, it's really hard.
Then it sounds like we were doing a decent job.
While they're arguing over the riffs, you remember there being some talk about opportunity arising across Livros, and the word rift pings in your subconscious. You may have picked up on it, you may have heard about it. You're not exactly certain if it was something that you heard from your talks with Lord Thalor, who is the one that is the family head, and you know is the one that is the adopted father of Scout. But it does ping a little bit, but that's about as much as you know with that. So while they're talking about that, rifts, that brings you just, again, you get flashes of conversation about, we've got a big opportunity in Livros. Yeah, something about, and it just, you know, and then you hear riffs. It's, you'd have to really focus on it. But that's,
like,
that comes in, yeah.
Yep, she's like, huh, okay. I remember hearing something about that. I mean, if any case, you might want to hurry about that. There's a lot of people that are interested in these riffs, supposedly.
Yeah, I freaking know. Tell me about it. I'm more interested in these guys that Scout's apparently running away from. See, because I'm not gonna lie, when I first met Scout and these guys, I thought maybe they were like too hot to be adventurers. I thought maybe it was like some kind of exotic dancer troupe or like escort thing. And you know, if it's like totally something like that, I kind of want to know about it.
Honestly, I give Scout more credit than that. He would not be an escort.
I mean, I still stand by my original statement. You guys are way too hot to just be random adventurers. It's weird.
You're weird.
Why, thank you. I mean, being good looking has its perks. That is all. But I have a question for you. What was your name, by the way?
Hey, no, she still has to answer my question.
Whoa,
Fine.
whoa. Hold on. I can answer everybody's questions. But introductions all aside, the name is Mizrae Sombra. Pleasure.
How do you spell that?
M-I-Z
It's spelled like on her token
apostrophe
and on her Discord name.
How do you spell it? I have dyslexia.
Alright. So it's the M-I-Z apostrophe
What's an apostrophe?
R-E. Oh god, you're illiterate too. Tragic.
The wizard being illiterate is fucking right there on the nose.
Misery, last name?
Sombra. S-S-A-M-B-R-A.
Oh, that's really pretty. My name's Rosalind. I'm the leader of this group.
Shut the fuck up. I'm Drown. I'm wizard.
It would have been so funny if you said, I'm the leader of this group.
I was thinking about it.
I'm the leader. No, I'm the leader. I'm clearly the leader. Yeah.
I'm the leader of this group.
I was waiting for it.
I'm the wizard, and I'm the leader.
Alright, well, he's the old leader because he was leading them in big circles without any real goal. I'm the one actually leading them to a thing.
And I'm the one that knows where we're going. So who's the real leader here?
Honestly,
Okay, so it's like a
No.
mixed leadership type of deal. You're just rotating shifts.
it's a
Got
polyamory.
it.
I'm the only one here with a brain cell.
Sure. We'll say that.
Any others I should know about before we...
Jahi and Kieran, but they're currently asleep.
Yeah, the soup didn't agree with him.
I think the soup was a bit too powerful for them. They just conked out immediately.
No, it was definitely the liquor that they drank.
I think Kieran might be anemic.
You might be correct.
Christ, really?
That doesn't sound very good for an adventure.
Blood magic.
Definitely have
Are you
someone being
anemic?
blood.
What?
He's throwing his
blood?
blood at people. It's really...
Wait. Does he like do like some weird little thing where he'll like make a little cut or something, and then all this weird shit happens?
Yes.
Oh, Kiki. Okay.
He's kinky, yes.
You know,
We have to call him by anything except his name from now on.
yeah, I kind of was thinking the same thing.
All right, let's go, Kinky. Wait, what?
I said Kiki, but that's funnier.
Yep. I heard Kinky. So I'm going with that. So fuck all the rest of you.
Sure thing.
I try not to judge people too harshly, about what they're into, but the blood thing it's a hard sell, not gonna lie.
So I
you
just
get
want to
used.
my question.
Hmm.
Just if you'll humor me. Basing on the fact you keep calling Scout old man, and just the way that you've been referring to him, I'm assuming he's like, at least when he was in the family, he was above you in some kind. Is he like your, instructor?
In a sense, yeah. Instructor, surrogate father, that sort of deal.
Well, you were stealthing earlier. I don't know if I want to take credit.
Okay, I'm having an off day and I was getting pretty bored of you ignoring me. It's been
that wasn't
days.
the plan.
I am sorry for making you faceplant them.
Right. Super more important question time now. Is Scout running away from an army of strippers? I have to know.
I mean,
And
there was
finally-
that one stripper that had a problem, but I thought he settled that debt.
Look, I was trying to help Horace out, but it's fine.
Hey, Horace really, really liked you. Wink.
Only the real
This
ones
is a
get that
story.
fucking reference. Holy shit.
Honestly, Scout, you've been holding out on us.
That was like 7 layers deep for a reference. Sorry. that was like a lot. An army of strippers, niet. Although
Also,
that
there's
would be more
really
fun.
discrepancy in accents here.
No
it
shit,
doesn't
I'm
matter.
not from where he's from originally.
Yeah, I don't want to like harsh your vibe or anything, Drown, but like clearly they're not related, bro.
What?
Right.
You see 2 dark-skinned people and you instantly think they're related to each other?
That is not what I said. Now hold on. Now hold on.
Oh, this is
That
the
is
best
not
night
what I
ever.
meant. I will not have this slander upon my name.
You're the one that said it, not me.
No, I thought you guys were from the same general area, so you grew up with the same accents. That was the extent of my fucking. Intrigue.
Oh.
I mean, fair enough, I could see the logic, but not quite.
It had nothing to do with color of complexion.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not covered in fur.
That too.
Mhm.
And even if it were, I feel like I would be digging my own grave by mentioning it.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, just because people are from the same area doesn't mean their accents are necessarily going to be the same. I mean, me and my mentor talk like completely different. He's got like a really thick, like almost like a cross between British and New Yorker accent, and
fuck is a
he's got
British
like
New
a
Yorker?
he's got like a
Fuck
slight
you,
lisp.
sir. Fuck you.
I'm gonna just invent the hardest
Fucking
fucking
wank
accent
you.
for
Fuck
ass
you.
people.
What the fuck is a British?
What? It's lost dead language.
Right.
Oh.
I need to investigate that.
Yeah.
Okay. In any case, any more pressing questions you want to ask about me and dear old Pops's background before we move on?
Well, I
You
mean,
didn't call him Scout. What were you? I heard a different. You didn't call him Scout, right? This is me.
No.
Clarifying. Yeah.
No.
yeah,
He called him something
she's been calling him like Pops and stuff the whole time. Like she
Yeah.
has
The first name you heard me call him was Holt.
Holt, like H-O-L-T.
Mhm.
H-A-L-T.
H-A-L-T.
I, as a person, missed that.
H-A-L-T. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You called him Holt.
Oh, I thought she was just telling him to halt.
And then
I thought it was weird because he was sitting down, so that the name makes more sense.
Is that your name, Scout?
yeah, it's a cover name. The same way that I call her Alice.
Inside check. I don't believe you.
Which one of us are you inciting?
Right.
When he says, "Is Holt your name?" and you say, "No, it's a cover name."
Okay.
Well, I mean, if he's really running away from a bunch of people, then I mean that makes sense. It's not the weirdest
Pretty
thing.
bad. Hell yeah, beat that.
Oh man.
Seems feasible.
Scouts are-
Seems
really
feasible. He's
hard
on the
to
run. Definitely.
I'm putting you on the spot. You gotta beat the 3. Come on now.
Oh, what am I rolling?
Deception
I'm
Or
not
persuasion.
lying.
or persuasion.
or persuasion.
I guess.
Yep.
Alright.
It's harder to do in like Roll20 because you see the actual roll, but like
Yeah.
typically the scores are the same, so you just kind of pick one.
Yeah.
Raspy, you want to take that?
For that, when you say that it's a cover name, Drown, you see the sincerity in his eyes, and it seems as though, well, yeah,
Makes sense.
but yeah, makes sense. I mean, on the run, the more information you just got from Mizray, I mean, like this, a lot of this stuff is just like, oh shit, okay, all right, yep, 1 + 1 does equal 2. Totally fine. That is your, yep.
Yeah, I mean it's not super complicated. Like Halt is his real name and Scout is his stripper name. It's fine.
Oh,
What is
the
your
Valley of
infatuation with
Thought is vastly approaching us right now.
Like, the old folks went to bed, so they don't hear any of this.
Mhm,
Correct.
mhm.
You wish.
Luckily.
Never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke.
Fuck off, Bosh.
I mean,
Fuck off.
it's I mean, like it's really not that weird. Plenty of adventurers go by like some kind of cool alternate alias name. Oh my god, the amount of like Shadowblade, dark skin that I've met wandering around.
Probably dark skin. That sounds.
Look, if you haven't
Yeah.
picked up on things, I'm horrible with names.
Clearly,
My name is
don't
just
choose
Drop.
your own. Yeah, don't choose your own cover name. Have someone do that for you.
My name.
Like a
is
nickname, you know.
Is that an
You,
issue?
you don't get to choose your own.
Yeah, Drown, if you had to come up with a fake name, what would it be?
You're putting me on the spot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm not 100% sure what I would pick. You're putting me on the
Right.
spot.
Yeah, give me a deception check on that bullshit. Like, come on.
No, he's being honest that he doesn't know what he would think of on the spot. There's
Okay.
no lies here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. I will say that you spend a good majority of the evening talking, eating the remnants of the food that's in your bowls, and then you do settle down for the night. A couple days go by. As we are traveling, we have, let's see who is going to be the one to notice this one. Unironically, on the day 3 of travel, Roz, you're going to be the one that spearheads this. I need. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be in goat form. Okay. All right. 100%.
I mean, for at least 2 hours a day.
Down, holding onto your horns. Let's go.
Okay.
That may not necessarily be the 2 hours that this is occurring in, but
as the party themselves traverses, I need to.
So is this like the next day? So we
This
can have
is
our
this.
like 10
Yes.
hit points.
Yes, you
Okay.
can. You have the temp. It's not the
How many
next
hit po-
day.
how
It
many
is.
hit
It has been a couple days. So your temp hit points, I will allow to carry over, just
Oh,
for
How
reasons.
many temps did we get? 4?
quattro.
Yes.
I gave you 10 hit points and then I took them away.
Yes, I gave them, and I said.
I feel so healthy for this day when nothing happened.
Right. So, come on. Keep up with me. Thank you so much. As we are traveling, the area around the path itself starts to grow and appear more barren itself. There is frost and snow and ice along the path as you have been getting deeper and deeper in the Thunder Rock Mountain Range. As you are heading up at this point, heading towards Frostreach. So the fact that you are coming across snow and ice is not really that much of a surprise. Roz, it's you that will notice something very reminiscent to your own familiar, your own companion. You feel not necessarily a tug, but a pressure that is reminiscent of when you summon your flame companion. And it's coming from ahead of you. It's very strong. It's stronger than Murphy. Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
It's stronger than Murphy.
All right. Just, I guess. I mean, it could be a random roll or whatever. Would I have already used a wild shape today?
That's up to you.
Like, at what point in the day would this be? This be like morning, afternoon? Like
I
late,
will
like...
say this right now is mid-morning, almost lunchtime.
Okay. Yeah, she probably would wild shape later in the day when there's like when she's tired of walking, basically. So okay, I will. Yeah, just kind of for as moody as she's been on this day, because she does not like traveling through the mountains. It is rocky and difficult to move and just generally annoying to her. It's very restrictive of movement. So she has been very gripey and grumpy this morning. Just, it's getting colder and it's freaking windy and I don't like it. And then she'll just kind of like stop and like straighten up almost a little bit, just kind of like slowly. Hold on, that's interesting. and it's just kind of like look under her little scarf and just kind of, Murphy, come here, bud, and just pull out a little strand of flame that turns into a small little squirrel in the palm of her hand. She's, well, hey, buddy, you want to go find out what that is? And she'll just kind of let him loose and see if he can lead her to this strange feeling.
Okay.
He just kind of turn to the rest of the group. Hey, there's a thing I'm gonna go check out. You guys have fun in the cold.
That is a thing.
A
Yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to go check it out alone?
I mean, unless you want to come with me. I'm not
I
gonna say
mean-
no.
You're not gonna
Wouldn't
be
it
checking
be-
this out alone. I don't know where you got that notion.
I mean, wouldn't it be better to kind of, sneak away? She looks towards Scout. Are you sure these people know what they're doing?
Not at all. I believe we're going to go towards it. It's not away.
I think the term is "don't split the party."
I have
Hey,
no idea what we're talking about.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm gonna go do a thing. Shouldn't take very long, and you guys are welcome to stay out here, or you can come with. I'm not no pressure.
You
It
know
may
what,
not.
you-
It may not be anything. Like I said, it's just a weird feeling.
Okay, why don't you go first and we'll follow behind, quietly behind you.
See, that's what Murphy's for. He is my little guy, and he is gonna lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
You see Eleanor
Right.
land on Drown's shoulder in her hawk form. Right.
Uh-huh.
You know I have a bird, right?
Well, yeah, but does it feel like it's coming from underground?
Nope.
No, just literally around the corner.
Literally ahead of you. It's
Oh.
it's very very much.
Well, I mean, you're welcome to try to fly ahead and see if there's something that looks weird, but it's, I don't know, I'm just kind of getting a vibe, I don't know if your bird find vibes.
I can transfer my senses through the bird so I can see and hear everything the bird sees. So, yes.
All right. Well, I mean, sure. If you really want to.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, the mountain could explode.
That would be pretty bad, yes.
I mean, there's a lot of steps in between there, but that's probably the worst thing I could think of.
I digress. That is not. Moving on. Eleanor takes off.
Roz, can you choose between blue, gray, purple, or green?
Blue, gray, purple, or green? Is there any context to these colors?
So
What color
I
of dice
can.
he's rolling?
Oh,
No.
Okay. Green.
No, green. Thank you.
You see our
Like-
dice being rolled.
Like if I don't know the context, then it's just an arbitrary choice. So.
It's just so he can blame you for something bad happening.
Yeah.
That's fair. If something bad's gonna happen, it's gonna be green.
I need actually. I'm trying to give you a familiar.
Color
Give me a
of-
second.
The color of slime that
No.
we're about to be devoured by.
No.
The color of dragon that shows up
Yes,
out of nowhere.
totally, 100%. You got me.
Gray dragon?
Yeah, green dragon wouldn't be too bad.
A
Right?
gray dragon?
Gray
Metallic.
dragons are terrifying.
What, do they breathe rocks at us? They
Maybe.
breathe bludgeoning damage?
There is a
Nah.
There is a dragon in the Tome of Foes, I think, that breathes shards of metal at you.
Yep.
There's a
And
dragon.
it's super fun.
dragon.
Into the black hole.
sorry. My apologies. I thought I had something, and then it was just like, meh.
Can't imagine thinking could be me.
I'm going to just throw something at you, and you're gonna just take it. All right, like, okay. We will say, for all intents and purposes, that this is
The Hawaiian shape.
there.
Yeah, fun over there.
God, am I the only one that's seen the fucking Dungeons and Dragons movie?
Yeah.
You know, it's just wild.
Uh,
I've seen it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
comment on your fucking shit though. Also, I need a hawk token.
Yep.
sorry, just like I watched it in theaters and my buddy fucking
Color?
died when that scene happened. It was so funny.
Because
is your last
give me a color.
Black.
The closest I can get you is
White. That's the closest I can get.
Yeah, clearly your color choice was wrong, so we're going to go with the correct one.
What's the most exotic color you have?
that right there.
Schmagdarine.
Mm-hmm.
Schmegdarine. Nice. Yeah, I'm
And
never
for
gonna
some
let
reason,
that
I'm
down, like,
spacing on her name. I'm sorry.
Leonora.
Thank you.
I can't move the token.
It's a lot of work for something that's going to be dead in 2 seconds.
I can always
There you
sell
go.
it
Mm-hmm.
Still can't
Control. Yes, 1 second. There you go.
back.
Save.
That's what I move the token.
There you go. Now you can move the token. Like, I'm trying here.
I know you are. I'm busting your balls.
Yeah, it happens all the time. Why am I not?
Cammy, why are you like? You're literally putting yourself on a stage so that you can chase your own tail.
Yeah, why not?
Why?
Let her be great.
There, you have control of Murphy now. Enjoy. You're welcome.
I tried to WASD move him.
The closest I could find for a squirrel would be the green spirit of like a weasel-like thing. So that's the closest thing I could get for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
There you go. So yeah, you can send
I need my raptor
Murphy
tokens too, by the way.
straight out there and see what Murphy sees.
Mm-hmm.
You can give me a perception check.
Fuck it, I'll wide peek this. Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. What can you do, good sir?
Loads Toka with malicious
I have
intent.
to
I
move
saw
you back a
move
little
that
bit.
shit. I see that.
You see what?
Don't worry about it.
You see nothing.
Man.
Because I'm the only one watching my stream. You see nothing.
I mean, I may or may not have him pulled up.
Maybe.
Anyway, all right. So
There you
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check using Murphy stats.
Yeah.
John can discern to Eleanor using moon stats. Using his own perception. Well,
Then go for it.
Maybe Murphy has better stats than I do. We're not going to talk about it. He doesn't, but he could.
Can I also make a check, Raspy, or no?
I will say yes. Go for it. Excuse me. Go for it.
Use the Hawk's perception, no matter.
Perception would be wisdom. He does not. have-
Again, when Roz says this, all of you can make a perception check to see if you see anything.
Natural 20.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Roz, Murphy sees it. Scout definitely sees it. It's starting to pick up. It's starting to pick up in that area. A bit of wind and snow. Do you get to roll with advantage or disadvantage?
Disadvantage because drow and sensitivity to sunlight.
Yeah, we need to get you a magical fun item like a
live with disadvantages.
like a
I mean,
sentinel
I
sword.
have a +4 either way.
Yeah, I mean, you're good.
Get yourself a fancy hat though.
So
I was
Technically, it's
everyone-
green, so I have even more. This is like a
everyone
28, by the way.
besides Eleonora sees a concentrated thing start to coalesce in front of you, or in that area, not necessarily in front of you. It's a good 5. Okay, so that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. What is it? It's a good, trying to calculate. It's almost 100 feet away, so what is it? Oh wow, 30 meters, roughly 30 meters for those in the in the European, UK-ish, across the American seas, so roughly 30 meters away. And it's condensing, and there is a glowing set of eyes in this thing as it starts to come into a shape, that of what appears to be a large wolf. I'm going to go ahead and change the layer for you guys. And now you see it.
The abominable snowman. Sorry.
Snow wolf, yeah.
Seems pretty abominable to me.
I like how it shows that when that is not there. You don't get to see that. Thank you. And it's slowly, as it condensed, one paw comes out. This is roughly the size of a normal humanoid's upper torso. And it's starting to walk towards all of you. I would like all of you to roll initiative, please.
Wow, I was about to ask if it looks like it's like hostile, but I guess that answers that question.
It answers that question. I need to remove all turns.
Just not rolling well today.
Hold on, you get to roll again because I needed to reset the damn thing. And then I need to run this. Okay. So go ahead and roll initiative. I don't know if it's tracking.
We gonna find out.
Okay, Roz's did it. I may
It's the
have to
exact
add
same
in.
initiative that I rolled last time.
There you go. All right.
Let's do this again. I'll reroll. Who knows? It might be better.
Yeah,
Way
a 20,
better.
a 21, 21, 21, and then drowns. I don't see. Oh, you roll a 9. Go ahead and try to roll it again. See if it hops in here. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Skadoosh.
Still a 9.
Still, it's not bad. I need to answer a question.
Damn, I could have changed up my spells for this trip. Oh well.
I will allow you to change one spell.
Nah, it's fine. I would have changed them to things to help get through a mountain. So
Gotcha.
It's all
Let me get. I need better.
I gotta get used to being a druid that can do that now.
Yeah, you can change spells. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wild.
That's
God,
why I've
you're-
avoided playing like cleric and stuff, because I hate having to sit here and like dig through spells every like long rest. But it is useful sometimes.
You'll have to remind me, but I would say that basically being able to add those to answer your question, Bosch. I don't have the stuff pulled up. I
You're good.
apologize.
Go.
Okay, cool.
I'll tell you what it does.
Perfect. So, this all happens, and as this creature or thing condenses and takes the form of a very large wolf-like thing, it seems to be almost elemental in nature as it looks at all of you, and then it tilts its head back, and there is a sub-audible howl that you all feel, and there is a coldness that hits all of you. It doesn't do anything, but it is ticking the primitive part of your brain to run. Mizray, it is your turn. So,
Right, okay.
Again, when it howls, you don't necessarily hear it, but there is a movement that you feel in your body. You don't necessarily see or hear it howl, but the pitch of it resonates in your body, and it triggers your fight or flight reflex, the aspect of your brain, and it makes you want to run.
Alright, so first things first,
I'm gonna
Mizray
say all
is
the
going
words
to-
inside my head.
Mizray is going to use all of her movement to make it to within the foliage of this tree.
Dope. Okay.
And then he is going to cunning action hide
Okay.
for a bonus action, and then is going to withhold an attack until, if within this turn it gets around right here,
Okay.
and then she'll right there will fire off a dagger from within, being hidden in the tree. But she's not getting close to that thing. And that'll end it for me.
Okay. Right. Okay. Perfect. All right, that brings us to Scout with Roz on deck. So, Scout, this, you know, has taken the form and has the presence of an apex predator. When it tries to sound off with that howl and so looks over in your direction, your fight or flight reflex kicks in, but because you hunt, all this does is send a surge of adrenaline into your body. So you are not affected for whatever it was trying to do.
I'm gonna glance over as Mizray makes her way to my right and make a mental note that I'm gonna have to retrain her later because she should not be this close to me, to my right specifically. I will take a step this way here to give myself a little bit of distance. Do I see anything else, or is it just the wolf?
All you see is that very large form of a wolf.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take a couple of shots and see what happens.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna spend a grit point to do these at advantage
Do it.
because why not? I'm gonna use my musket to start.
Okay, go for it.
I'm also gonna make them. Well, no, I don't want to make the first one. It's not Great Weapon Master, but it's the equivalent for
Sharpshooter.
ranged attacks. Yeah, sharpshooter. I'm not gonna use that. Oof. Does a 12 hit?
It does not. You fire and you watch as the bullet just flies through, or looks like it's about to hit, and it's almost as though the form itself turns back into this mist, and the bolt flies right through, and then it recondenses, still walking towards all of you, confident.
And then I'm going to. I'm gonna add the fire rune to this, which if it hits, we'll just add an extra d4 fire damage.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. Well, I rolled the same thing. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 does hit.
Perfect. Ah, damn. Oh well.
I think you meant.
No.
I'm taking your X1.
No, it's mine forever.
I wouldn't get it. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on this, on the thing as well, but I won't get it for this round. That
Okay.
sucks. Forgot.
That's fine. Give me. Because we haven't played for a bit. I will say that if you're willing to sacrifice, actually no, you know what? I'll allow Hunter's Mark, because again, this is your bread and butter. So you can have the Hunter's Mark have added. We'll go ahead. I'll give that to you.
17 total damage.
17. How much of this fire is?
Let's see. No, I think it was 3. Yeah, because I rolled a 2 on my d6.
Okay.
So
And you
3
said
fire damage.
okay. So there's that. Okay.
And then we established that the tier, like the basic use of the runes doesn't waste them, it's the combination.
Correct.
So, we're chilling.
Yep.
Alright, that's action, bonus action. And I'll go ahead and step back a little bit and give myself some space. 5, 10, 15. I've got enough space there. Alright, that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. That brings us to Roz with Drown on deck.
No, it's not on me deck. Oof. I've got a 9 number.
Well,
I am after the wolf.
Yeah, it's weird that you're in front of it.
well, I have you
It
as
shouldn't be.
17 for mine. So
That's fine. I rolled 9
That's-
originally.
Alright, I'm just I'll be right back.
My original roll was a 9.
okay. Well, there you go. Then there we go. I fixed it. So then, Roz, it's your turn.
Would I be able to like scoop up Murphy as I run by?
I'll allow that as a free
Or-
action. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's
that
pa-
would
he's
be
part of you. So I would say.
25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, so move 40. Yeah, just kind of like seeing this hostile wolf kind of look back behind. This looks like this guy's not having a good day. Jahi, cocoa butter. Maybe you guys just lay low and chill in the back. And then she'll kind of run forward. And can I get like an insight check on this spirit? Does he look like territorial, or like is there a reason that this spirit would be like attacking us out of nowhere like this, or
Give me an
like-
insight check.
is this normal? 20.
It seems as though you traversing into this area while this creature, this being is here, was enough to make it territorial.
Okay. I guess as I run up, kind of scoop up Murphy and just kind of, just as I'm running by, just grab him. Just, oh, you did great, buddy. Here you go. Just like pop him up on my shoulder. Kind of look at this creature and just like, hey, buddy, we're just trying to get through the mountain. Is that cool with you? We could just, have a good day. Just try to like calm it down a little bit.
Make me an intelligence check.
Should go very well.
Yep, should go fine.
Yeah, 7.
You're saying all this, and it turns and looks at you, and as its eyes connect with yours and it starts to growl, the only thing that you feel and hear is like this sense of static. You don't quite understand what it is either trying to say or what it's trying to convey, but it is enough to make the hairs along the back of your neck and your arms raise up like this thing is dangerous.
Okay. But it looked like it understood me when I talked to it.
You don't know.
This is a tough one. I could just wail on it.
Yep.
For now, I'm gonna use my bonus action to. I actually think it will be faster to do Step of the Wind. Oh, hold on.
Are you gonna cast Nope and run away?
I'm going to use my action to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And then we're gonna try it again. Just kind of the same deal. Just like, I don't know what the deal is. If you're just, if there's some kind of agreement we can come to. I don't necessarily want to beat up a big sexy wolf right now. So like, just tell me what your deal is. I kind of, Murphy here got a good vibe off of you, so just tell me about your day, buddy. Just kind of trying to like get it to respond in some meaningful way to like non-aggression.
Nothing. You still hear that static, and I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. You're welcome.
16. Actually, hold on. That should be an that should be a 19. I did a regular like check, not a save. I have proficiency in wisdom save.
You're good. You get that sense again to run, but you steel yourself through it as you're trying to reach this thing. But it doesn't seem as though you are communicating with it properly.
All right. Then yeah, I use my full movement. I'm on a bonus action, Step of the Wind. And just like, all right, maybe you're just not in the mood. Maybe you just ate a big meal, don't want to talk. That's fine. See, 5, 10. I'm just gonna run past it.
I really need this to be I cast nope, and you're gone. That's all I think of. Okay. Yeah. That brings us to its turn. Let's see. Does it consider you a threat? No. So, it watches you, and then it turns and looks in this direction. And with a running start, it runs straight up here. Mhm. Oh yeah. It can move, all right.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger. Okay. So, it stops, looks in the direction of both Scout and Mizray. I need both of you. Okay. All right, Gary. I need both of you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm assuming it still saw me even though I was hidden.
Yeah. It's also
Okay.
aiming mostly at Scout. You're just in the path.
Ah, gotcha.
Look at my features real fast. Hold on.
I'll be right back.
Is this considered a beast or monstrosity?
It's considered a type of monstrosity.
Well, that doesn't give me anything, but that's good to know.
So dexterity saving throw 26, and I need one from you.
Also, Raspy, can I pop off with my action since I did hold it to when it came near to toss a dagger at it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yee.
Doesn't that also take you out of stealth?
Not really, because I was stealthing for sneak attack, so if it's mostly focusing on Hulk, then it ain't looking at me.
Also,
All right.
technically, we don't move at half speed when we're moving stealthily. Just keep that in mind. You said dexterity saving throw?
Yes, please. Okay. You both take cover as you watch as this being seems to take a breath in, and then a forceful and deep cold breath and a cone hits in the area where both of you. You both take 13 cold damage because you saved.
Okay,
So go ahead and make your attack, since yeah.
Yep, gotcha.
Hey, we already went all the way around.
Oh no, I held my action.
Held
for
action,
this
yeah.
one.
Oh, I see.
No, it's just that the initiative order hasn't been updated.
Yep, so did the 22 hit?
Why didn't it? There it is. Thank you. 22 hits, yes.
Alright, so let me get that first set of damage going. And then get in that sneak attack.
Now, are these are the weapons you're using considered magical?
Nope.
Okay. So
That's rough, buddy.
you throw the daggers and they fly right through.
Huh. That's good to know.
I mean, it's a spirit.
DM shrugs.
Yes.
I just work here, man.
Good to know, good to know. Okay, okay.
You're not taking my bayonets. Fuck off.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Drown. Drown, your turn, Miss Ami.
All right. Okay. Drown is going to try something.
I'm down for you trying something.
Kind of like reaches his hands out, and like in betwixt his hands, you know, almost like the spectral shape of that one's head, and clasps his hands around it. He's going to cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay, and what does that do?
Where is it in my spell list? Where is it?
I just worked here.
Yeah, it says. God, I know what happened.
It's such a mood, though.
It's supposed to be here. It's not here. It's a lot.
Okay, can deal 1d6 damage to the area within 5. Concentration, casting. You cast an illusion. Okay.
Yeah, you basically make it see whatever you want, and it like
sound, temperature, and other stimuli.
yeah, it basically like convinces itself it's real. So if anything seems weird, it just like its brain makes it make sense.
An
And
intelligence saving throw. That's what I wanted to get. Okay. Cool.
It's a very like useful spell if used right.
Okay. What does it see?
This thing seems like it's made of ice, and seeing as a breath out, breathe out a cold attack. Drown is going to light his entire world on fire.
Meaning?
Everything. Everything within its periphery is just, like in its sight, is on fire. Including where it's standing. Just everything ignites. It's simple.
Well, it would be everything in a 10-foot cube, so it'd be the area and a 10-foot around it.
You're right, my bad. I forget what my own spells do. I'm stupid.
You could make it be like enveloped in a cage of fire or something like
was the
that.
next thing.
You mean like that?
Essentially, like everything inside that circle is on fire,
Okay.
and it moves with it, which is the fucked up thing.
Considering it rolled a nat 1, yeah, it considers like as you do this and it fires off, and then you just tap
So,
into
yeah,
the
it's
weave.
damage, but it thinks it's on fire.
It says the Phantasm, it can deal damage. Okay, so it takes 3. Thank you. That's so it feels as though it gets seared, and once again that howl that you feel almost resonating in your body towards your soul, but not with your ears, affects everyone. This time I need everybody to make me a wisdom saving throw. Due to what you cast, everybody can cast it. Everybody can do it with advantage.
Well,
Because
John's goal was to do it like if you've ever seen.
Wow. How?
magic.
When creatures are usually on fire, they try to put themselves out. He's hoping to debilitate it enough to like where it focuses on trying to put itself out instead of trying to break the attack.
I mean, this is a spirit. You don't know what its brain does.
You're right.
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. 14, 11, 11, and 23. So, Roz, Scout, Mizray, this hits you, and because of just the sheer outrage of this creature, you are all terrified. So on your turn, you need to run from it. Your full movement away from it.
Are you homebrewing the fear condition?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless
Murphy
you are
rolled a
immune.
15, if that matters. Did
You're,
he pass?
he would pass. Drown passes, but everybody else does not.
Wow, it's by one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fine. He's immune to fear anyway. Go, Murphy.
There you go. Murphy just does nothing. He's just like.
I'm going to use my reaction. Oh, no, man, I can't. You're too far away.
Okay.
I was gonna make you re-roll that saving throw.
Does this thing? Am I able to save against this phantasmal force?
Nope.
No.
You're just in it.
Just in it.
You get the one save.
Okay.
That's why it's a good spell.
That's why I wanted to check beforehand. Okay. All right. Anything else, Drown? Or are you all set?
He's focusing on the fire. I don't believe that. I wish I could cast spells as a bonus action, or have extra attack.
Maybe in the future.
You can use your action to do an intelligence check to figure out that it's fake,
What do you
but
mention?
well, no. That the wolf can do an investigation check to like realize that it's fake,
Okay.
but it burns his action.
No, it's not.
Okay. Anything else?
And Eleonora is going to scouting the area. This is her turn to come around her house.
Mm-hmm.
Eleonora's just going to keep scouting the area. See if she notices anything else. Oops.
Okay. I will say that she does not. All right. With that, it brings us back to this spirit's turn. Intelligence check.
Well, no. He needs to use his action. To do
Yeah,
that.
he uses action to see. He still believes it is fire around him. Then he is going to, due to just the rage, he is going to rush towards where he last saw Scout. Can I have my creature or Fabor?
You highlight the entire area.
Hold on.
So the fire doesn't bother it.
Well, it would do it on your turn.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking, just from looking at it perspective.
Sorry, Pixie wanted something. Is going to just rush forward, and is going to make 2 attacks on you, Scout, with disadvantage. That is self-imposing because he's trying to bite you through what he appears to see as flame. Okay, yeah.
Everybody else is wolf is just freaking.
I don't even need to. Well, I mean, sure, why not? Give me that on that one. 6 and then a natural 20. So the first one misses. He tries to attack you twice, and he almost seems to pull back on the moment of when he's going to bite you as the flames just roar up in his face. You don't see this, but you watch as he flinches twice. And that brings us all the way back to Mizrae.
Cool.
Which
so-
I know you're right here in the midst of flame.
Yeah, which we're getting the fuck out of Dodge, cause I'm frightened.
Yes.
So all of my movement to go over here.
Mm-hmm. And you can
And-
make a save to end the frightened condition.
I thought it would have been at my end of my turn.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you can make that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, we'll do that at the end.
Okay.
So is afraid.
Is afraid.
Does not like this thing. But it's gonna try and, give new people a chance, cause meat shields are important.
Yeah, if only you guys had a meat shield. That was here.
So
Cough, cough.
gonna use fairy fire
Oh, okay. All right.
and cast that right on that buddy right there.
Okay.
So make a dex save, please.
Dexterity saving throw. Yeah, doesn't make it.
Ooh, how fun!
And,
Alright, so we'll display that in here, so see what that does.
there. You can see what is essentially fairy fire.
That's just a bunch of bees.
You're welcome.
My name is Michael with a B, and I'm afraid of insects.
Fuck you!
Oh.
Bears on me.
Okay. Anything else?
Christ.
Alright,
No, we've already done that one.
Jesus Christ.
let's see. Yeah, she still doesn't like being so close, so bonus action. Do cunning action again and move another 30. Sophie, oh wait, hold up. Let me get the measuring tool so I can see where the fuck I'm going.
Like that.
Alright, there we go. Right here.
Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
And it's like, absolutely the fuck not.
Boy.
And that'll end her there.
Okay. You can make me that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To try to end the condition.
What is this? Wisdom again?
Yep. Wisdom again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. As you run again, you hit the end and you take a breath and you're like, why the fuck am I running? Fucking bitch! And you turn back around and look at this
Whoa.
shit.
Watch your language, Rasmus.
Fuck, shit, bitch. I can say another word, but my daughter could pop in at any moment. Okay. You're welcome. See you next Tuesday. Anyways, anything else, Mizra?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right, that brings us to Scout with Roz on deck.
Can I run away?
Yes, you have to because it is your turn and you need to run.
Where? Because the way I'm seeing it, I'm between a rock and hard place.
You literally can run in any direction that's in over here. Yeah. So you run.
I do have a climbing speed. Would I be able to climb up and try to get away
That's
from
down.
it? That way? Oh, it's down. Okay.
That's
never
down.
mind.
I mean, if you want to climb down, you can.
To be
Mark,
fair,
stop
that
you.
would be away from it.
That would be
also
away.
from it.
I'll allow you the choice, but you feel you need to run.
And I run away from the wolves.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's just so fucking crazy.
Right?
Right. That's literally how you
That one
feel.
over there. Okay, it is. Got it.
Mhm.
All right, Drown. We're gonna have some fun.
And with disadvantage. Oh, you are so lucky.
Yeah.
Misses you.
Right there's where I was going. Okay. Well then, do I have to run first, or can I make attacks? before I leave?
You had to move. You needed to move first.
Okay,
You needed
cool.
to
That's
run.
Fine. That's fine. I guess I will take a couple of shots at it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do the grid point for advantage, and I will make these the -5 +10.
I will tell you, there's fairy fire on there, so you technically have already negated your disadvantage from fear. And it's a straight roll. If you wanted to use a grit point, that will give you advantage.
Not how advantage works, but all right.
That's okay, but here's how I see it. He has disadvantage because of fear. He has advantage because
Well,
of
no.
fairy fire.
I
If he
understand all
casts a
that,
grit
but
point,
like they don't cancel each other out. If you have one, it just negates the other. So like it should just be a straight roll. But I mean,
This is raspy rules, okay?
yeah, no, that's fine.
Mhm.
Let me
That
have my
is
raspy
canceling
rules.
each other out.
Yeah,
That's the definition of canceling each other out.
then straight roll.
Well,
that
no,
way,
like, never mind.
because
It's
fairy fire gives you advantage, the fear gives you disadvantage. They cancel each other out. Then you're telling me that you are considering doing a crit
So,
point to give yourself advantage.
having
Let's just move on.
just having one instance of either or just makes it a straight roll. Like you could have 20 instances of advantage and one disadvantage makes it a straight roll.
I'm
That makes
bowing to the
having the
majority.
super advantage rolls on here so
Yes,
pointless.
I am bowing to the majority straight roll because of fairy fire and fear.
Alright, well then I'm keeping my grid point.
Yes, please.
Alright. Okay. And then I will activate the fire rune again for both of these shots.
Go for it. Hits.
Does a 22 hit?
Yup. Hits.
That one's gonna miss.
What do
Okay.
you mean it's gonna miss? That's damage.
No, it wasn't. That was a d20 roll.
Oh, because I see the 27 to hit, and then you rolled. Oh, the second one to hit. Okay, 11, and then the second.
It
Yeah.
did try to roll damage. What the hell?
Yeah. All right.
Hang on, let me just do it this way. Ignore what's in that.
Mhm.
It's cool. This plus that plus 10. Sorry. Plus 14, 24 points of damage.
And how much does fire?
3.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm rolling hella low on my dice rolls.
All right. You run, and then you turn around and fire off a shot, and it hits square in its chest. And instead of passing through, it's almost seeming to take a portion of the corporealness. Yes, I use that word. Of this spirit and destroy it.
I will spend my bonus action to reload.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Movement, action, bonus action. It should be good.
All right, Roz, your turn.
Okay.
You need to run.
Can I take a quick look around my surroundings? Is there anything that looks like a shrine or some kind of like point of interest that this thing might be guarding?
You could do that at disadvantage because of the fact that you are under the fear condition, so you were trying to run away from this thing.
Could I use my passive of 17 to just notice something as I'm running?
As you are running with a passive 17, there is near your area, it almost seems as though there is something that is buried in the snow that you garner from as you are hurriedly looking around. But then you need to move your full movement.
All right. So yeah, she just kind of like quick, like kind of panic as this effect happens. She's gonna set Murphy down real quick and just be like, "Okay, Murphy, you're my strong, handsome, beautiful, capable little man. I need you to go over to Scout, go over to Drown, and get them away from the thing. I'm gonna go over here."
Squeaky squeak.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to command Murphy to dash towards Scout and Drown.
Okay.
So he, I believe, is 30 feet of movement, maybe? Yeah, 30. Okay, so 5. Well, that'll happen at the end of my turn. And
Oh wait, I need my save, Lamel.
Yeah. Do,
Wanna roll that real
do,
quick?
do your save while he's doing his thing.
Yeah, I really don't want to.
Still scared.
It was almost good.
Yep.
What is the range on
Reaction, re-roll that scout.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
I'll
No,
go
it's scared.
ahead and we'll just have it out here for if it matters. I will cast Flaming Sphere 60 feet away from me, which would be.
Well, first you have to move in a direction away from it. Then you can cast.
Oh, I thought wasn't Scout able to attack and then run?
Nope. Scout had to move
Nope.
first. Everybody
Oh,
move
okay,
first.
all
Yep.
right. I missed. I thought he attacked first. Okay,
No, you're good, you're good.
Well, then in that case, I probably won't be able to do anything this turn.
Did you move
10.
spear of fire when you physical?
Well, yeah, but it's a 60-foot range, so it's not going to be anywhere near him.
It doesn't have a still
Well-
But it's just cast.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. I had to move 40 feet away, so I have to move the thing like 140 feet just to get to it. So it's going to take 3 rounds just to move it, because I only move it like 15
I have
feet
an idea.
around.
I have an idea. I know
Oh, I can move it 30 feet. Okay, well that's not too bad.
You can move 30 feet.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a proximity.
yeah, I'll cast it. I'll have it out there just in case he wants to chase us.
What,
So, yeah,
and it's
I'll-
a flaming sphere. Is that what you said?
Yeah, flaming sphere right here.
What's the radius? Doesn't it range?
It's 10. No, 5 feet. Right? Yeah, 5-foot diameter. So it's just in that one space.
Oh, so it's only so the fire damage is only one space.
Yeah.
I thought it was like it had like an ambient here. Or,
No, it gives off light, but it doesn't give off damage.
I may something.
Ping it again so I know where you had it.
Right there.
Why am I not seeing a ping? Where?
I drew
Drew a circle.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay. So we'll have that, and I can move that 30 feet on subsequent turns. So we'll just have that out, and then Murphy is going to move 60 feet. 5, 10, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay.
Okay.
That's his turn. Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to.
And do I get a save? Wisdom
Yes,
save?
you get a wisdom save.
19.
Yep, you are no longer frightened, and the spirit now knows that the flames aren't real.
Well, at least he could use this action to do that.
He did. That brings us to drown.
Also, the wolf didn't move.
Shut up! What are you doing?
He's surrounded by fire. In the primal part of his brain, he had to like, I'm gonna get burned, I'm gonna burn, and then he stopped and he focused on it and realized these flames aren't real, and that ended this turn. Take that act of mercy as it is. Otherwise, I'll make him move, and you're good.
You're not gonna have to. I'm gonna start shooting dragons. Shut the fuck up.
Whoops.
Can't believe I get back from getting water to hear that shit. Out of here.
Well, that means that that means my concentration. Seeing as it knows, well, I think my concentration actually drops on it.
On that, because you weren't.
Well, yeah, when it realizes it's an illusion, I think the spell ends, yeah.
It says so.
Yeah, it still has
The
fairy
Drake
fire on it
uses
though.
reaction to examine how you know investigation check.
Yeah, and the spell ends. It's the
Yeah.
last little bit of that.
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah.
30 billion.
His spell DC is 16, so when it realizes through an investigation, down spell.
35, 40 feet away. Yeah, 40 feet.
Yeah, no, it's not close enough. Unless it's just here.
I mean, you can move towards it.
No, because I started behind here. I start my turn over here.
Oh, okay.
Right. How far down is this? How far down is this?
It is at a, I would say a 30-degree incline. So
It's not a straight drop. It's just
it's a very sharp slope. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Sounds
yeah, you
painful.
should be.
Yep. You're welcome.
fuck it. Mind spike.
Okay. What am I doing?
Target share.
Oh, 18.
Reroll that.
Natural 20.
Fuck you. Half damage of 16.
Okay. 8 damage. I'll take it.
Psychic damage.
Okay. It's definitely looking like it's having some trouble keeping itself together. It's still there, but you can see that parts of it are almost seemingly like fading or turning back into the ambient snowfall that has occurred once this creature, this being, has appeared. What else you got for me? Okay. You guys talk about yourselves and make up a game plan. We're gonna take a nice quick break because I need to do something really quick. So, we'll be right back. right, Drown, the end of your turn, correct?
No, I actually teleported a mile away.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
lost
Scouts,
it in space,
primeval
then I had to
awareness
find
can
a way.
actually teleport all of us.
Okay, perfect. Yep. Uh-huh.
Don't like his ability with
Mizray
Pokemon.
actually had a special ring that allowed spatial distortion, so all of
Shit.
you are able to just yoink yourself all the way back to Origin.
He just cast Gate. We're all in Mount Celestia right now.
Yep, totally.
Speaking of
Drown
Gate,
cast gate, well beyond the divine gate.
All right, that brings us to your favorite new buddy. Let's see, who is he more pissed at? Let's see.
Wait, what? Who's at 6?
That's what we're about to find out.
You're about to find out. Seems as though. Can I? Thank you. Have the whole fun
Traitor.
thing. Once again, I need Scout and Drown to make me a good old dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. What it's calling for. Fuck you too. I love you too.
Fuck you, I love you, bye bye.
Oh, look at that, Drown, nat 20. And Scout fails. So
Yeah,
you're
that's
gonna take half, Scout's gonna take the full amount.
That is
Okay.
really like.
Drown, you got any more of them rerolls?
No, I don't know who it is.
So
You have
Scout,
any more
you
than
take
one on you,
25
one on the-
a cold damage, and Drown, you take 12.
Feels targeted.
You guys are the ones
No,
that.
it was an AOE. It didn't target.
Yeah, that's.
Why
I'm
did it? Why did it do?
Wait,
the
why
weird? Yeah,
how did
I
Murphy
did.
get
I
all the way
didn't do
over
that. I didn't do any of that.
Murphy, you cheating bastard, get back there.
Someone's been WASDing.
And then, yeah,
Oh,
somebody.
it may have been. Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
probably.
move Murphy around, you
Yes.
little turd nugget?
She's actually Murphy. That's her name now. Her name is Murphy. Murphy's Law.
Cammy.
Well, her name is now Murphy's Law. So, all right. You like I said, 25 cold damage to Scout, 12 to Drown, and then since Scout has been the one that does lovely damage to him, he's going to roll a 10 and miss you completely as he tries to swipe at you, and you get knocked back by the Arctic breath, and he misses his attack. That brings us to Mizray.
He's just got that minty breath.
Yeah, he's got that minty breath.
You got that minty bread.
Mizray.
I really want to try
Darling.
like hot peppers and mint gum.
That sounds horrible.
It will be, but I want to know what it feels like.
Just like
From
from
like burning while you're cold.
Yeah.
Yep.
way back over here.
Your
Rosalind just like I
turn.
may have put the fireball
Hold on,
on
guys,
it, but
guys.
There's
We
a
have
thing down there.
we have one of our party members that is wanting to go to bed soon, so I want to get us to a good spot and finish the combat. So let's go. Yep.
All right.
I have to.
All right. So Mizray kind of turns back and looks at Roz, and then looks at the fireball and is like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. There was just a thing underground. Ignore the fireball.
So Mizray is gonna go over and take a look to see what could potentially be on the ground.
Ooh. Investigative check, please.
Sure. I have a passive of 16. Does that help anything? Because I'm still gonna roll.
You can still roll, see if you can get higher than that, but I will allow.
Absolutely, I do.
Yes, you do.
Passive investigation's so weird because how do you passively investigate?
I
something?
mean, you're like okay, looking around, and then it's almost as though your peripheral will pick up on it, and then your sapient brain will be like, oh, this makes sense.
No, it's-
Subconscious.
yeah. It's actually the mom. I can't find this thing. The mom
Yeah.
walks over and
Yeah, there
finds
you
it
go.
immediately.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say
exactly.
it's when you're looking for your keys, so you stand in the middle of a room and wait for the keys to show up.
Yes, exactly. 24. The heat of this flame sphere has started to melt the surrounding area. What you uncover just by seeing is the carcass of a wolf, but there is something underneath that looks to have almost runic symbolism on it, but you only see a portion because of the area that you're in. So you see a bit of it here, a bit of it here, a bit of it here. So a portion of it is melted away because of the flaming sphere. But you do see that there's a carcass lying right on this runic portion of what you would only assume is a circle.
So, Scissor's like, runes. Okay. Time to fuck with the runes.
So what I love about your class is that you actually know what they do. So
I
you can be
know.
like, hey, I can do shit with this. Fuck you.
Absolutely. So, Desiree is definitely going to try and mess with the runes to try and disrupt what's happening.
Make me an Arcana check.
Border section mess with runes.
Yes. I would like to cast fuck your
Fuck
day.
you?
Yeah, I would like to cast fuck. Oh my god, yes.
We like to cast
Yes.
fuck you.
So what you're doing is stop moving that around. It's not moving yet.
What? I was moving my shitty circle.
Yeah,
I was deleting it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You know from your not only your past but your profession that if you remove that mark there and then you alter that mark there, that it will disrupt the completed circle because you rolled high, because you know the arcane and runes, you know what to do to mess with it that's not going to make it explode and hurt you. So if you would like to use your action, you can disrupt the circle.
Absolutely, I would.
Awesome. So as you do that, there is once again a howling sound, and then Drown and Scout, you watch as the not necessarily the image, but the overall shape of this wolf loses cohesion and then just falls to the ground in more snow. And I am going to...
It comes back as two bears.
And it comes back as a hydra.
Oh, bears.
Oh,
We're back, baby.
And
Took a while, but we got there.
that ends your combat. So... it just almost seems to fall in on itself, and then there's a lessening of pressure in this area, which Roz, you pick up on. And you guys are out of combat. So congratulations. You successfully navigated this encounter. And I know you just joined us, Ms. Ray, but everybody gets the fun little benefit of gaining a level. So everybody leveled up.
Ooh.
So we will dive into that next time.
Hey, Raspy.
Ah,
Do we level up?
we level up.
Okay, level up again.
No, you level up once. Not 30 times, so you're OP as fuck.
Lame DM.
Mhm.
I know, I am. But, you know, suck it.
Lame
So,
dad.
yeah,
Double the
fuck you.
pleasure of double level up.
I'm gonna double your fucking pleasure by doubling the amount of times I fucking take my fist to your face. So,
Oh,
you're welcome.
Damn.
So
You're welcome.
Rosalind just like trots over to this spot, kind of leans one arm up against the ball of fire that she summoned, and just so not all vibes are good.
Clearly. But good eye for, spotting it. It could have gotten dicey if you hadn't.
I think you wanted to fight this thing on your own.
Oh, yeah.
how are you doing, Scout? You look a bit beat up there.
That'll be fine.
He
I'm
places
dying.
his hand on Scout's shoulder very carefully. is that frostbite?
Probably.
Murphy runs up to you guys, and just like a little tiny animal is just like, "Eh."
Punks it.
Oh no!
Squeak, squeak, squeakin', squeaker, squeakin', squeak. Squeaker and squeakin', squeak, squeak, squeaker.
Squeak it.
Squeakin'.
Please never speak again.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What? It's not coming in.
It's all
So-
coming together.
As we end this combat, we are going to end our session tonight with the leveling up of everyone. So you guys have a week to decide how you're going to level up and what you choose. And thank you everybody for tuning in. We will see you hopefully next week with more of our escapades with this evolving group of individuals known as the Rift Hunters in Livros in Origin Tales: The Golden Age. Bye, nerds.
Thought about a rebrand. Instead of Rift Hunters, we can be Rift Busters.
Rift Busters.
Ooh.
That might get a little too close to copyright on a couple of fronts.
If there's something strange in your town or city, who are you gonna call? Rift Busters!
Yep, and there we go.
Odyssey, Odyssey, Odyssey,